Okay, so first I made these letters. Corin is our son's name. I showed these briefly in my baby buys video, I think 32-week baby buys video. Anyways, I just got these letters from Michael's. I think they were $4 a piece, $4 a piece. Anyways, and just found some paper that I liked, and kind of goes along with the color scheme of our bed set, and found some cute ribbon and buttons to kind of dress it up a little bit. So yeah. Okay, so next I made this shadow box thing. It's obviously a C for Corin. I found this idea on Pinterest. It was just a picture, so it didn't have any instructions or anything, but I really liked it and thought it was cute. I got this shadow box at Michael's. I think it was originally $60, but I used the 40% off coupon that's in the paper every week, and so I got it for about $35. That was a pretty good deal. And I like this because it kind of opens. You can open it like this. Oops, sorry. And that way I can clean the glass or whatever I need to, or if something, one of the cars falls off or anything, it's easier to access. But so basically I got one of the huge sheets of black paper, kind of free-handed a C, cut that out, made that into a road looking thing, glued that onto some cardboard is underneath here, and then glued the C onto the back of this with hot glue, and then I hot glued the cars on. Now this was kind of special because I had my little brothers contribute a couple of cars of their own to this, so this one and this one are from my brothers, and I just thought it was a special thing to include them, so looking forward to getting it up on the wall. So my next project here, I think I mentioned before, we're not painting the walls or anything in our son's room, so I wanted something to kind of, you know, decorate more with. I couldn't really think of anything, but I found this stencil online, and it's actually the same one that I used for the car that's on his letters. But so I printed this off. I kind of wanted it a little bit bigger than I printed, so I just kind of went around it. And then I also made, yeah, anyways, I just printed 2 off. And so I'm gonna make about 3 or so of these cars, and then just put on cardboard and put them on the wall. I'll probably do a couple videos as I progress along with this. The other ones I just had done, so couldn't really go back and show you guys that, but so I've got some obviously black paper for the wheels, and I think I'm going to be doing blue, red, and green cars, and I just got some other kinds of paper if I wanted to do like a flame or stripes or anything like that. So I guess I will show you another video when I get further along. Okay, so I have everything cut out. I've got all my tires and little windshield, steering wheel and whatnot. I just have to decide what stripes and whatnot I'm putting where. So I will get them figured out and glue them on and go from there. Okay, so here's the final product. I decided to make another one because I'm going to place them on either side of the big C. So I wanted 2 on each side just to make it even. And to make it a little bit more meaningful, I guess, I decided to put the race car numbers for all of our birth years. So that's why we have an empty one until, I guess, our next child. But, so I finished these, and I used my hot glue gun to put just a little strip of cardboard on the back to give it a little bit more make it a little bit easier to hang up. So I'm just going to use some of that thick double-sided type tape to hang it on the walls. And so yeah, that's it. Okay, so next I am going to be making a mobile for Corin. I decided just to make it out of paper circles, so I have these 4 colors that are going to be included. And of course I couldn't make it easier on myself and just buy a punch, a circular punch. I decided I didn't want to spend the money on it, and I didn't know what in the world I would be using it for in the future, so I just decided to do 2 3/4 inch circles and trace them and cut them out by hand. So I have most of the circles except on this blue paper, and I'll do this one probably last, but I'm going to cut the rest of them out and go from there. Okay, and I probably should have showed this before, I said this before. I did find a website or a blog from a gal who has directions for making this. I'm kind of using that as a template and kind of making my own. She recommended using a wood what is it called? Embroidery hoop. The ones I found are really, really flimsy, and I didn't really want to use that, so I found this little craft / flower hoop thing, and basically it's got 12 or I think 8 holes in it, and so I'm just going to drill another 8 through there so it'll have more strands hanging off. And I haven't decided. I'm probably going to use paper to cover this up or something so that it doesn't show the brown color. But then I have all of my circles cut out, so I'm going to be going red, turquoise, green, gray, and blue. And then I kind of put one together just to make sure I had it the way I wanted it to be. And she just used like a strip of the double-sided tape on the string side. I don't feel like that's enough, so I'm probably going to use tape just to hold it in place and then glue on either side. So next I will be making the rest of the strands and figuring out how to attach them to my hoop. Okay, so I probably should have done an in-between video, but here is almost finished. I basically just tied all of the strands up top here, and then let's see, so I tied it up top and then used hot glue to kind of secure it in place and make sure that the knot doesn't come undone. And then, so I used black paper on the bottom here so you couldn't see the wood, and then I just used a Sharpie marker on the edges to make it look a little bit nicer. So yeah, there it is. I'll probably do one more video once it's up, or a picture or something. So all I need to do is secure ribbon on it to hang it from my ceiling hook, and then it'll be done. Okay, so I just decided to take a couple pictures and show you. So you can see that I just tied some black ribbon onto it, and then I secured it again with the hot glue gun, and it worked pretty well. You can see here in this next picture, it looks pretty good. I really like the way it turned out. It turned out a little bit long, but that's okay, and then the ribbon is a little bit loose on one side, but it still hangs pretty straight. So that is the mobile. Okay, so lastly we have his clothes organizers for the closet. And so basically for these I just took some cute paper that I had. It's got, each one has a front and a back to it just because I wanted it to look a little bit nicer. And then in between I have a small circular cardboard piece just to make it not so flimsy. And then you can see I punched holes in it and then just used some blue ribbon in it to hang it up. And they work pretty well. So that's it for my do-it-yourself nursery items so far. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!